What's up guys? Today's video, we're gonna do a bit of a vlog style. I'm gonna update you guys on the Ram 1500 Ecodiesel, update you guys on the Dakota and everything else in between. So let's get into it. Alright guys, welcome back to today's video. So I just want to take this time just to kind of get everybody caught up to speed because there is a lot of stuff going on. So you guys know we're working on the Dakota. Last video, I showed you guys a bunch of wiring and whatnot that was kind of all over the place, but we're getting sorted through it and the pile is getting bigger. But we did receive a package. So I'm gonna open this up. We do have a PO box. If you guys want to send something in, we'll open it on the channel. Just no weird stuff like I mentioned before, but yeah, we'll open up this package and show that. Also, one other thing is the supercharger on the Viper might be sold. Kind of a turn of events. I know we just finished supercharging that, but we might be making room for something different on that. So I'll talk a little bit more about that in just a second, but let's open up this package and see what's inside. Okay, and here we go. So Texas Parks Outlet, these guys, they make coffee, actually fresh ground coffee or the beans. So they sent me a few of their samples, which I'm going to definitely try out here and pour over filter bags. We got some filter bags as well. So let's open this up and see what we got inside. So I will link their website down below, you guys, Texas Park Outlets. He's a subscriber of the channel, loves the builds and the Dakota. So there we go, Texas Parks Outlet. And we got Texas French, Texas Pecan, both in the bean format. And let's see what the third one is we got. And we also got Texas Gold. So we got 3 of their different kinds here. So like I said, I will link them down in the description below. And also I think we're gonna have a special promo code from them as well. So I'll put all that details down in the description below. But huge shout out to Texas Parks for sending this over. And definitely gonna keep us amped up for the channel and keep us well caffeinated. Here we go, guys. A little bit of almond milk and we're good to go. All right, well, I can honestly say, you guys, that this coffee is legit. So check the link down below. Thanks to those guys for sending that out. And I'm sure we'll have some promo codes and stuff coming for you guys, but check down below and go support those guys too. All right, so we gotta run some errands. I was gonna take you guys along with me. A couple side notes. If anybody needs anything from the stock Dakota dash, let me know, whether it's that bezel or any parts or components, even the airbag. I have this whole thing because I am about to get rid of this thing. It's been sitting around, and I also have the full Hellcat dash. So if you guys need either one of those, hit me up. Local preferred, but if you want to pay for shipping, I guess we can ship it out to wherever you might be. But like I said, I got that dash, and I also have the full Hellcat swap dash. I've got the frame, I've got the dash pad, I've got the HVAC box, I've got the steering column and the steering wheel and the center console. So hit me up if you guys are interested in doing something like the Dakota. I need to get rid of some of the stuff, you guys, so help me out. Let's get this stuff moving. I also have the Ecodiesel engine, the used one, in here. I know a lot of guys want me to do a teardown on this. I honestly, I'm so busy, I don't know if I'll get to it, but if somebody wants the old used engine that was running, also hit me up. It's in this box, but I need it gone as well. But I will try to do a teardown for you guys. It's just right now everything is crazy. And right now I am going to the post office to drop off this package. This is the Borla exhaust that came off the Viper. So that's going to our buddy Quentin, who has some YouTube stuff as well. I'll link him down below. He's got some Viper content on his YouTube channel, but he's gonna pick up the Borla from us. And then I also have a color matched grill, and I have one black housing OEM headlight. Comment down below what you guys want to see. Would you guys prefer me to do the OEM projector headlights again, or do you guys want me to go with an aftermarket one similar to the last truck, or we had the dual projectors or something like that? Or do you want to see me stick with factory projectors. Either way, I'm getting rid of the chrome, so I could put in the factory black housing ones, and we could do some stuff with those. Comment down below. I do have the color match grill. I'll probably do a separate video for you guys on that, and I'm trying to get rid of some of this other chrome stuff. Also, vote down below, would you guys want to see a sport front end conversion on this, or do you want to see me do something with this chrome lower piece? I could get a primered lower piece and we could color match it, do it that way, or do you want to see me do a sport front bumper conversion on this? I'm kind of in the middle between the two, and I'm also thinking about, I'll show you guys over here, trying to get rid of some of this chrome, but back here I have the chrome bumper, so, and it is dented right here, and it has another dent right there. So I'm thinking about getting a primered black one for the rear, and then eventually get it color matched as well. But lots going on. Comment down below what you guys want to see, and we'll make it happen. Okay, you'll also notice that I did change the tires on the truck. So it did have 35s on it, and I don't know if I'm trying to decide how to break up these videos differently, because I do have a lot of stuff to talk about. But I had 35s on there, MTs on there. I think they're Ironmans, 35 by 12.5. They did rub, just so you guys know. If you look right there, it was rubbing on the sway bar right there when you went full lock. And the other thing is, if you guys notice, the truck does have a level on it. So normally, like if you look over there at that white one, that's what a 4x4 looks like from the factory. You can see the rake on it. So it's got a lot less gap in the front versus mine, and they're both actually 2016s. Mine has quite a, it's sitting level. It's got a lot more gap in the front, but I'm getting a bit of a vibration in the front, which, if you guys know much about these 4th gen 1500s, they're notorious for getting vibration when you level it in the front when they get some miles on it. Maybe if it was low miles it wouldn't be an issue, but with 118,000 on the clock, I'm getting a vibration in the front. So I'm probably going to remove those spacers. Unfortunately, I do have Bilstein 5100s that I could put on, so let me know if you guys want to see something like that. I'm just trying to get this daily sorted out, but we gotta go to the post office. Let me jump inside. I'll talk a little bit more about the truck and how I like it so far. Oh, and before I forget, because I know somebody's gonna ask, why did I go back with just a regular stock tire? I am gonna put probably some, better wheels and stuff on this, but for now, I just wanted some comforts. We got enough crazy projects on the channel that I just wanted something that was, normal, not noisy. Those other tires made a lot of noise, and you could feel it shaking in the steering wheel. So I just wanted something comfortable, gets good gas mileage, and we'll talk about gas mileage in just a second, because this thing is crazy on gas mileage. Even that dog thinks so. So there's the startup, you guys. She is super quiet and comfortable. That's one thing that I do enjoy about this truck. It's definitely not the fastest truck in the world, but it drives smooth, it's quiet, and I like it. I really enjoy it right now. As far as gas mileage, you guys, around town, I just been driving around town with this last tank. I don't know if you guys can see, we're averaging 23 miles per gallon for city. So that's what I'm averaging, literally just stop and go, just driving around the block type thing. Just been going to the store, which is only a few blocks away. So it's not even cruising city. It's literally a stoplight to stoplight. I'm getting 23 miles per gallon. You'll see I didn't even fill it the whole way, and because the tank or the gas pump that I used maxed out at $75, and it's about $3.35 I think I filled up at, so per gallon. So it's definitely not cheap right now for diesel. But I filled it up, put 75 bucks in it, and it still wasn't 100% full because it clicked off and I didn't feel like putting my card back in. But I've already got 100 miles to the tank, and I'm just over 3/4, I would say. And it's saying I'm gonna get 426 more miles to this tank. So I'm gonna get whatever that equates to, 525 miles of city driving. That's not even highway. So this thing is doing awesome on fuel, and I'm not even trying to get good gas mileage. I'm just driving how you guys would drive if you were trying to get somewhere. Like I said, I'm not trying to just drive around 55 miles an hour. I'm not trying to drive like a turtle off of stoplights. I'm literally just driving however you guys would drive. It's not a race truck by any means, but it's comfortable, you guys, and it's not going to be as fast as a Hemi. It's kind of a given. Even though it's got as much torque as a Hemi, it doesn't have, or even actually more torque than a Hemi, it doesn't have have as much horsepower as it, so you can't expect it to be as fast. But with the 8-speed transmission, the 8 HP 70 mated to this thing, it drives awesome. And like I said, even at 118,000 on the clock, the transmission still shifts extremely smooth. So I don't know when it was last changed, or if it was changed, the transmission fluid, or hopefully that it has the ZF Lifeguard Fluid 8 in it. I hope it has that fluid in it, but I don't even want to almost mess with it just because it's driving fine. But I guess I'll check to see what color the fluid is at some point here. And I haven't put, I think I put like one tank in it. I don't know, I didn't let the light turn on, but I got like over 500 miles to a tank that was all stop and go, and then, you know, ripping on the freeway for a while. And I got over 500 miles of that tank and the light didn't even come on. I filled up because as you guys know, we drove to Vegas with it. So when I drove to Vegas, I filled up here, drove all the way there, and before we went back to the desert, I filled up again, and I still wasn't even close to being empty. So and we did some driving before actually going to Vegas as well. Went all the way to LA, and yeah, I've been driving all over the place with, you know, getting crazy gas mileage on this thing. Last truck we were getting like 13 miles a gallon, and now we're getting like 30 miles a gallon. So definitely a huge change for the exact same truck. So if you guys can get over all of the issues and, you know, reported issues with these trucks, and you can put all that aside, it makes it a lot more enjoyable to be driving around and not burning through fuel like you are with, you know, the Hemi version of this truck. It's pretty incredible how much gas mileage you get on this thing. So what I'm kind of thinking with this truck too is I don't have any plans on selling it at the moment. Probably gonna keep it for a while. You guys know we kind of change vehicles, you know, quite often and stuff to keep it interesting, but I mean, it's got a brand new 0-mile engine in it, so I'm at least gonna keep it. I don't know if I'll keep it after that period of the, you know, warranty expiring on the engine, but I'm at least gonna stay within that period and keep it. I think it'd be cool to get a 5th gen with this engine in it, with an actual warranty from a dealership or from the factory. That would be cool too. But I do want to get a 5th gen here sometime soon, and also I do want to get a Cummins diesel as well. So probably the 6.7 and a 4th gen, or, you know, even preferably a 5th gen. But it all depends which direction this channel goes and whatnot as well. So just so you guys have an idea, so $347 for regular, $357 for mid-grade, and $367 for premium, and $353 for diesel. And that's the cheapest gas station in town for sure. Okay, so I'm at the post office again. P.O. box if you guys want to send something, but I'm gonna go drop off that exhaust real quick. Well, that's taken care of, and let's keep going. So you might be wondering, you know, why I'm trying to take all the chrome off this, or why did I buy a chrome truck just to take all the chrome off? Which is a good question and a valid question. But the reason why I'm doing this and why I'm having to do it is because in the Ecodiesel, it's a little bit different than ordering a Hemi. I haven't really seen Ecodiesels where you can get them fully loaded, kind of like a Sport, with the color match bumpers. The only way I've seen that is the pretty rare version, and the more expensive option is to get a limited. So I've seen limited versions of these trucks where they have the Sport bumpers, but they're not that common and they're a lot more expensive. So in order to get all the options, like fully loaded Laramie, but you kind of almost have to do it yourself, in my opinion. So I mean, you could probably go ahead, and I don't even know if you can get an Express with an Ecodiesel. I don't think you can. Maybe the newer ones you can, but I haven't seen where you can get all the color match bumpers with the projector headlights in an Express version, and then try to put the interior features that a Laramie would have inside, like, you know, 8.4 Uconnect, all leather, you know, heated steering wheel, heated seats, cooled seats. Not trying to sound like a princess, but at the same time, it's just, after having, this is my 4th, yeah, that's crazy. This is my 4th gen Ram, and after having that many of them, I kind of got used to some of the creature comforts. I've had, you know, a bunch of them. I've had a couple 2014s, I've had an 09, and now this is a 2016. So I've just been used to having all the features and stuff in them, and it's hard to go back to not having some of those features after you get used to them. So yeah, in short, I mean, as far as the Ecodiesel itself, it's still too early to really tell as far as everything, but I mean, it's running good. I enjoy the fuel mileage. It seems like it's got like decent power, not quite Hemi power, but it's not, you know, a slouch either when you lay into it. yeah, the engine's ridiculously quiet for a diesel engine. That's for dang sure. But yeah, so essentially what we're doing is we're gonna build our own version of an Ecodiesel in a 4th gen. I've got all the interior stuff that I like, all the creature comforts, and now I just want to make the outside look a little nicer, a little bit more sporty and whatnot. Even though it's not sport, I like the color match bumpers and stuff rather than all the chrome. So that's how I'm having to do it, and that's the reasoning behind it. Is I want all the stuff in the inside, but I have to, you know, convert the exterior to make it look the way we want it to look. So just as a little example for you guys, set the cruise right at 60 and go. I don't know if you guys can hear the wind, but going to a crazy headwind. I got the windows down. It's showing 34, 35 miles a gallon, depending on like what kind of, you know, incline we're on, or just flat. But look, pretty well flat. And this thing's showing 38 miles to the gallon, 37, 36, 35. And I gotta hit the brakes up here, but 34. Like, this thing is getting crazy gas mileage. 32. So yeah, needless to say, this thing gets crazy gas mileage, and I'll keep you guys updated on what kind of gas mileage we get. It's got the 355 gear ratio on this, 4-wheel drive, so if you have 2-wheel drive, you might get a little more miles per gallon since you don't have all those extra rotating assemblies. But either way more fuel efficient than the Hemi for sure. Okay guys, so we're back. Like I said, I got a ton of work to do, and I bought some Plastidip. I know some guys do and don't like Plastidip, but it is what it is. I think it came out great. Just quick side note and side reference, we Plastidipped the emblems on the SRT 10 and they came out awesome. So those are chrome underneath and it's completely reversible, so it's one of the reasons why I like doing that. And I also have a color matched grill, so I picked this up, saw it pop up locally, so I got it, but I'm just going to remove this, Plastidip this, but the paint is the exact same color paint, so we'll be able to swap out that chrome grill for this one here in the next video. So let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think of the Ecodiesel? Just as well, just to let you know, the one that I got, I guess the engine, it has all the revisions done. I guess there were some discrepancies with the earlier ones, the first ones that came out, but apparently since I bought it brand new from Mopar in the crate, all the revisions and issues have been corrected with it, so that it should be, you know, stout and whatnot, which is probably why they're, you know, backing it with a 100,000 mile 3-year warranty on it. So I'll probably keep it within that range. I don't know if I'll keep it after that, but I'm also switching vehicles quite a bit for you guys to keep things entertaining as well. So I can't imagine we're going to keep it forever, but at least within that time period, while we're still within the warranty period, will be good. If you guys have any other things for this truck, I want to swap out the mirrors, get rid of the chrome. If you guys have mirrors or door handles or anything that you guys think I might need to get rid of the chrome on this, definitely hit me up, because I'm trying to get rid of the chrome and just have that nice color match look on the whole truck. So if you have any questions for me, I'm going to be documenting the whole thing. I also fixed that check engine. It hasn't come back ever since cleaning the DPF injector, so I'll update you guys on that. That's about it for today, you guys. I got a lot of work to do. Still waiting for all the tape to show up for the wiring so I can tape it back up. Kind of debating, I think there's probably going to be a few revisions on the wiring, but we'll talk more about that in the other video for the Dakota. I think as far as the wiring on the Dakota, I'm probably going to leave it full length and just tuck it away for now, because I have a feeling I'm going to be dipping back into the wire harness and, you know, removing different stuff as we go, and, you know, as we revise it and do a few revisions on the wiring system. So I don't think there's any point in shortening it to length just yet. I might just kind of tuck it away. There's a ton of room underneath that center console there where I can, you know, tuck away wire, so I might just do that for now. But it's going to be it for today's video. If you guys like this style update video, kind of behind the scenes and just kind of giving you guys some of my feedback on some of the stuff we're doing, give me a thumbs up and give me a comment down below on how you guys like it. Thanks for everybody watching. Check out the videos on the channel. We'll see you guys on the next one.